Okay, I think we should be streaming at this point. Yay, we're back. So a lot more practice now. Let's see what we can do. I've put a lot of practice, especially into everything past the spam in the wave and going all the way up to the ball. That's gotten a lot of extra attention. I've been choking there enough anyway, so. Maybe it will turn into a late death farm now. Welcome to the stream. I didn't even know that was possible. Okay. Dang it. I feel a lot more ready this time. Even though my eyes are kind of saying, you should think about going to bed. That's just from like work being a lot of work and not getting like a full 8 hours of sleep each night this week. I've been trying to make up for it. No. I don't hate this level, but there are some parts and transitions that are really, really bad, and I hate those. Honestly, this level should have been rated. In fact, it's the most long-standing, high-profile rating system in Justice that I know of. It's older than Kuiper. It's older than Wacropolix. is kind of ridiculous though that I'm playing this, considering how hard it is and the fact that it isn't even a demon. But I'll probably fix that one day. I don't think anything I'm planning on beating is actually going to go beyond this in difficulty for a while. But we will see. I haven't played them yet. Dang it, what the heck? Really? I think just for the sake of me getting sleep, I'm gonna have to end this stream at 9 o'clock. That's in about half an hour. Might stream this tomorrow, but I also have things to work on. Last week's live stream was a demon grinding stream, and I've only picked out 2 videos so far. I have to get the others isolated and ready to upload, and then upload them and get them ready to go. Then upload everything that I've recorded since then. I think it's only 4 videos. And then I have a to-do list for my IRL, in real life stuff, so... And then, I'd better not forget, I also have to check player stats and update roles in Star Grinders. I also don't have all day to do that either. Oh, come on. I estimate spending like 2.5 hours just working on videos tomorrow. We will see. Okay. See, we can close that. Put that there. And we'll put that there. I actually should put this in the rules. Hold on. Creator Studio. Live streaming. There we go. So I just updated the rules. If anybody who knows me in real life reveals personal information about me, like where I live, tries to discuss my job, anything like that, you're just gonna get banned from my channel, period. Or at least from viewing live streams, because I can't, you know, this is the internet. We can't have, this is like the open internet, really. So we can't have privacy leaks like that. I, like many other gamers, exist as at least 2 different entities online. Shouldn't the fans be cooling my computer down? This is kind of sketchy. Dang it! It's just random when that click actually takes effect. You know, I've calculated on on 60 hertz, there's a 16 2/3 millisecond interval that a click can take effect in, because that's the amount of time between each and every refresh or frame. Really, it's just frame because I'm playing on 120 hertz but 60 FPS. Like, everyone just talks about hertz, but you know, if you have a high refresh rate monitor or screen, then you're really just concerned with FPS. It's a better way of just talking about it. Plus, once Rob's Hub adds an FPS selector, that is going to be how we talk about it. Dang it. So much for all my practice, like I'm just failing. Oh, I just realized I have to do something really quick. Pending. Oh, it hasn't been accepted yet. Okay. I'm like, I just sent a friend request on Discord so that way I can send that person an invite to SG, and I have completely not been checking to see if that invite was accepted. So I'm like, oh, they probably accepted it. I need to create an invite and send it to them. But they haven't accepted yet, so I guess I'm alright. I'll probably end up making it set to never expire, considering how long this is taking. But of course it'll be one use. Hey, Happy. This is really hard. The hardest part is this wave right here. It does have straight fly though, so you have to watch out. Yeah? Okay. The longest straight fly is a mini ship straight fly, and it's upside down, it's one space. So that's not so bad, but there are 3 other single space regular sized straight fly. They're all right side up. Also, this is probably going to be my hardest demon once I beat it, only it's not rated at all. It should be rated demon. Nice. That's pretty far. Managed to get to 60% on this today. Maybe you should ask somebody on the other end of a suicide hotline. You know, I've felt like that at one point in my life. Actually, at several points in my life. I'm 19 years old. Like, it's just a thing that teens go through where they don't feel like they're good enough. One reason or another. You just have to tough it out. Where did hobos come into this discussion? What? Finally getting somewhere. 1 straight fly. 2 straight fly. And I'm dead. The 3rd straight fly is really far into the level after the swing copter. But the mini ship straight fly was like just a little bit after where I died. I had the exact same problem, man, with the UFO. It's because the UFO is all about consequences. If one click is off, that can throw off an entire chain of clicks. Or up arrow key taps in your case. Wow, it's already 8:50. It's getting late really fast. The heck? I did that while trying to read that UFO ladder thing. I didn't read anything, but I did it. I pulled off the maneuver. Exactly. And to a certain extent, the ship and wave are affected like that too, but the UFO just, it's so distinct with that mode. Dang it! Come on! I did not click any shorter that time. That's exactly the type of problem that playing at a higher refresh rate solves. It reduces the amount of randomness in when clicks take effect and lose effect. Just makes it more accurate. From what I hear, a actually 480 hertz monitor has been created without any sort of motion blur. It actually pumps out that many frames. Can't imagine what that would do to Geometry Dash. Like the maximum wait time that any given click would have to face is like 2 1/12 seconds or milliseconds. Yeah, 480 to double 240. You do have a point. Like even though you're splitting the amount of time between frames in half, the amount of actual time between frames that you're reducing, like, you know, you count them by milliseconds, is far less every single time you boost your refresh rate. For example, the jump between 60 Hertz and 120 Hertz is going to be twice the jump of 120 Hertz to 240 Hertz. What's insane is that on 480 Hertz, like, the average wait time for a click is going to be 1 1/124th of a millisecond. Like, what? Yeah, maybe. The thing with that, though, is that compared to 60 Hertz, it's calculating the physics 7 times extra. Seven times extra. And so that means that there's 7 opportunities per, you know, per every 16 2/3 milliseconds for a bug to show up. Because that's where bugs come from, is because the game is calculating the physics more times than it should, and so it can forget what it's doing or something like that. It tends to have problems with, like, slopes and especially moving objects, but it can also change, like, when jump orbs take effect. Like, they might take effect a tiny bit sooner because you've moved like, between frames, you've moved past the exact boundary of the hitbox of that jump orb, like what happens with heartbeat. So you could definitely see a lot of things perform very strangely on 140 Hertz, or on 480 Hertz, I should say. I mean, you know, first thing I do when I got my computer was I tried out 120 Hertz to see what would happen, and right away I was finding bugs. And a lot of bugs are just random chance bugs that have to do with moving objects because the game forgets what it's doing. Sunix uploaded several videos like that when he was working on Mystic, because the moving objects were creating bugs for him. So the higher your refresh rate is when you're dealing with moving platforms like that, the greater chance that you have for issues. In fact, arguably, like, comparing 480 Hertz versus 120 Hertz, the chance for bugs on stuff like that would probably go up by about 7 times. Some levels would become absolutely unplayable. Oh, that's exciting, man. Thank you. No, I haven't. Maybe because it's invisible. If it's something that you uploaded just today, then I would not have seen it. I've been in kind of a weird state today. Okay. Wow. That's sad. Oh, I see. If they're unlisted, then I'd need the ID to see them. So you'd have to send that my way. Or if you, like, put it in the video description or something. If you've done, video previews. Or you might be talking about unlisted video previews, in which case I need the links. Or a playlist. Okay. Yay, computer's just dropping clicks again. Well, I'm gonna have to cut off the stream probably after this attempt, just because it's 9 o'clock. That was really sad. We'll keep going. Just because it's after 9 o'clock, and I worked more than 2 hours of overtime yesterday, and more than an hour and a half of overtime the day before, and I'm just like messed up right now. I was really surprised to wake up and have my like abdomen muscles be sore. Alright, I'll check that out. So, gonna end the stream here. Ow, I feel my muscles. They don't like me right now. Hopefully they'll be better tomorrow. I might stream tomorrow, but I've got a lot of things going on. I did 10 demons last week, and I've only picked out 2 of them and like cut the videos for that. So I still have to cut the other 8, and then I have to upload them and the things I've recorded since then. I have a few IRL things to do. Yeah, I think I can do that. Okay, so we got my entire screen. My Steam name's covered up, so that's good. And bam. Can we... That is not the way it's supposed to work. Yeah, that's not how this thing is supposed to work. So, let's see. There we go. Looks really good. Maybe inspired a little bit by, dang it, I want my pop-out chat again. Should have right-clicked and opened in a new window. That was a big mistake right there. Alright, so, like, was that kind of inspired by Tunnel to the Summit? Yeah, okay. Really wish I could have someone decorate that. It would take a lot of effects to do. I know. If you want it instead of Fluid One, then we can do that. No one is lined up to decorate it, but that would kind of interfere with what you've already been working on. Yeah, I get you. You know, I'm also kind of at the point where I could just buy a level from somebody. I have money in the bank account, so I could just do that. But I know that you're making me a level, so I definitely hold off until you've got that situated. Alright, sounds good. Just DM me on Discord and I'll check that out. Keep in mind though that I'm going to be gone after 3 o'clock, so that you're in Mountain Time, so that should be 4 o'clock for you. Unless you're in Arizona, then it's still 3 o'clock. Alright, so good night.